I'm back. How's it going? How's it going? The Boss BR-80. Micro BR-80, to give it its full thing. Version 2, wasn't it? The original one was the BR-8. Isn't that nice to know? BR-80. Now, the controversy about the BR-80 is this. On the video about AI, Boss, BR-800 and BR-80, what I was really talking about is how you can use any device, right, into any AI software, and it's going to change anything. So what I was saying is, even with this, I've done simultaneous recording. Now, put that to one side for a second, right? So many great recordings of songs I've done on this, right? Just singing into it. It does everything, right? It does absolutely everything. 9 times out of 10, people don't want to record simultaneous recording. They just want to record, just want to record. So if you want to record simultaneous recording, go somewhere else, which is what I did, the BR-800. But before I did that, right, I recorded. The line-in's great. It's great for drum machines, it's great for keyboards, and I use that all the time, right, because I got sick of the drum sounds in here. But then after a while you start to get unsick of them, like there are, right? There's some great drum sounds. But recording vocals is a different thing. Vocals got to be, you really do need an XLR into a device to record a dynamic microphone or a condenser microphone. You need an XLR. The idea of, your Y-shaped XLRs into your line-ins, they would just have, dynamic and condenser mics. They wouldn't have an XLR. There's a reason why they've got the big plug XLR, because that's how it works, and it works better sound quality. But you can do that, right? I didn't do that. But what I did do was I plugged in, I had a mixer, and I've got it over there. I've sold it. I wish I hadn't sold it, because it was actually a good mixer. It's a Sub-Zero 8-channel. It's a USB on it. And on Gear for Music, it's 99 quid. 99 pence. Great quality. I didn't really have a problem with it, but I just thought, well, I'm not really using it. But I bought it to plug into the line in, and I did do that. And I plugged it in and put the XLR Shure mic into the Sub-Zero mixer and then ran it. And the sound, the vocal that was picking up through all that wasn't too bad. It was okay, And, then obviously you've got all of these other channels, 8 other channels, on that Sub-Zero mixer. So I'm thinking, hey, you could have a whole band going into the Sub-Zero mixer and then going into the line in on the BR-80, and you get a really good recording. That's clever, isn't it? But the sound quality I was after, I looked into the Y cables, and I didn't go that far, because I thought, well, it's the vocal quality's not going to get any better than that, like. And I thought that, even though I thought it was okay, because that's a good mixer for the price, I thought, well, it's not going to get any better just straight in. It's just not, because on the Sub-Zero mixer and on any mixer, you can turn the mic up and stuff, the preamps, and you can also tweak the EQs and stuff. There's lots you can do if you've got a mixer there. So just a simple microphone in, yeah, technically you can do that, but I didn't. After having the Sub-Zero mixer, I didn't go there, because what I was, there comes a point where it's like I said, vocals is a different thing. You've got to get vocals really as best as you can, because they are the front of the mix. That's the first thing people are hearing is the vocals. So yes, technically you can, and I've known about all of that, the Y cables, and tried the mixer, but to me, that wasn't good enough. And it's nothing against this. It's just, it can't do everything great. the BR-80. Can it do everything great? And it wasn't designed for that anyway. So what I did, and it's different for everybody. Somebody might think, well, I quite like the vocals is fine, you know, going through the Y cable or going through a mixer into this. It's different, whatever how people want to do things, you know. For me, it wasn't high standard enough, and I think it's obvious, you know. You cannot have an XLR going through a mini cable and think it's going to sound as good as if it wasn't. Got the BR-800, and like I said in that last video, the BR-800 is really excellent for simultaneous recording. It really is. It does it fine, like, you know. It's hassle free. You know, it has clean. You have your vocal sound, and then you have clean guitar sounds. Then you can go to the next patch, which is bluesy, and then it's obviously giving a bit more pushy on the, you know, the vocal patch, and so it does all that great. So if you just use the BR-800 for that, no problems. This, in my opinion, has no limitations because I'm not doing simultaneous recording on it. I don't need to. I've got something else for that. But if I wanted to, yeah, sure, it's possible. And what else can I say? It's always up to when you're recording and you've got any device. That's a good thing about these, you know, you can any sort of multi-track recorder, you can have fun with them. I mean, I've done a vocal. Because I've got two of these. There's a Judas Priest song, Steeler video I done last year. And what I done was I recorded the backing track on one BR-80, and then I put that up on the mic stand, and I'm singing into the other BR-80 as I'm recording live guitar into the other one. And then all I did was just mix the two of them together in, well, it was Magic's Movie Maker, but any music software, and even not possibly in Audacity, but and then you just got the two. So I mean, yeah, that can do simultaneous that way. And these always record vocals really well through the condenser mics. So, you know, there is simultaneous recording can be achieved. Well, that obviously that you need 2 units there, but I mean, they're cheap enough to buy second hand. And then you're getting a condenser vocal, you know. But, you know, there's 1,000,001 ways of doing stuff. So I hope that's cleared that up. I am no expert, but I've been banging away long enough with these equipment to know what I'm talking about. And if I say I don't know how, I will never lie, right? Because I don't need to. I've got the talent, right? Not to need to do that. And I say I'm not a producer because I'm not. Because I got respect for people who are producers, and I wouldn't even go there, you know. I'm a musician who does home recording to a very high standard. And if you think I don't, you might want to listen to me hundreds and hundreds of songs I've done over the years on my Rob Redhead Archives channel. That has 59 subscribers. Meanwhile, some fella on YouTube who's been allowed through the net, no offence to him, is doing a cover of an Iron Maiden song on a acoustic guitar, and the last time I looked, he's on like 1,300,000 views, and no, it's okay. God almighty. Anyway, I hope that sorted that up. It's been great having you, and it's great having you on board. We are only happiness from this point on. I'm all light and love for the next videos. 2024, whatever happens, is going to be exciting. It's going to be, the world's never been at 2024. We've never been there. And if you think about it, 2024, that sounds science fiction, doesn't it? We made it to 2024. It sounds like science fiction. So there's going to be lots happening in technology. On the last video, I was just in my own little way pointing out what's going to be available for people doing home recording. It's going to take everybody's video, photos, and music production to a different level and beyond. But we'll worry about the beyond when it happens. And that's it. So thanks again. Have a great rest of the year. Get stuck in there, enjoy my videos, and let's all keep happy and have a great year. All the best now. Cheers. Bye bye now.